Guy should have. Yeah. All right. Close out the browser, then memory 2. Session. Tab up. Turn on our baby. Isn't the music? Maybe it is. This looks like an ad. Nope, they added a new song to the playlist. I've left it a little too loud and I went to sleep. Kind of. Okay. Oh. I haven't listened to these guys in a while. This. Push this over. Oh, I didn't see this. Oh wow, so they changed this playlist up a whole bunch. Listen to the 2 top songs down there and I'll back on them.
Oh, my emulator's bad.
Oh fuck. How foolish is that? I keep forgetting I have this one up on the left hand screen. Hey, open up. Opened up, I'm trying to play a game. Just play on my phone this morning, so I turned it back on. So uncanny, playing it without any music. So it looks like the free host event ended. So I'll have to wait until anniversary maybe to get Gauntlet or Cosmos. And since I'm no longer working on the Eternals, I won't have to worry about host mats. Funny, so this band's called Beast in Black, and I only heard about them through Zachary. He had listened to them for years, and he's never understood why it was called Beast in Black. One of his favorite songs was Broken Survivor, and it was like, dude, he started reading Berserk, he's like, dude, I understand now exactly why they're called Beast in Black, and oh, I can see the Matrix. Spend one night in Tokyo? If that's gonna happen, hell yeah, dude. But I'm not gonna turn into a fighting game boss. So it's yeah, no, I don't wanna go to Tokyo. Yo, you can't back me. There it is. Broken Survivors. So tight. Imagine creating a band because you love Berserk so much, and then you just make songs in relation to the events of Berserk. The dream. How is Rosetta? Party. I think I need to upgrade show. Tsume. Semi. I don't know. Semi. Need some more. Triple attack. Doesn't she do guaranteed triple? Ooh, boosted dodge rate. Okay, so we'll do break. Only 3% dodge. I mean, 3% dodge is gonna be more than, or 5% dodge is gonna be better than nothing. I have her in my for fun party, so I don't really need the HP so much. Yeah, F it, dude. Oh no, it's 3,000%. I was right. It's. I think I was thinking of the MC dodge notes. All right, that's her damage done. We'll give her some defense here, and then I'll go all in. Let's put left, which will be 4. It doesn't really matter where I put. I'll put 2 there to speak. My OCD. All right, so Elia. I don't know how she works. I think I have her in my Ogi team. Okay. So we're gonna go for 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 18. But what we'll do, how we distribute points. Look at these, because this is gonna be the biggest upgrade for 2 points. Do this. This will help her consistency. This will just give her a lot more damage across the board. Since we're not overcapping on, since we're not breaking the Yogi cap on this, it should be no problem. So wait here, and then you can see I have crit hit there. I should try to roll off this healing, but I'll wait until I have more rings. 11 sister, they do triple attacks. Ew. That looks. So here's the. So how do I have him set up? Knights damage. Yeah, so we'll buff skill damage because my light grid's pretty whack. Alright. I don't really use the healing. At least I have yet to use it a lot yet. So I think I'll leave it alone. You can see I have it set just to do this, the Thunderstruck first, because this is more important. And since she's going to be using they're going to be using their linked skills. It's three of them. Oh, how am I going to put a cage? That's over investing. Oh shit. Is he really an MC character? Or did I just not give a fuck? Hold on that high attack. Yeah, she's just like trying. Switching. They all still need. So let's look through the Earth team. I've used Enturia so bunch. Jesus Christ! And I'm using Enturia. I used her a lot. She's one of my first fire units. Good. I do need to upgrade. Oh, Elmot. Right. Oh no, he's good for now. The only thing that he can get better with is crit hit rate here. But since he's OG, ooh, I can also go that for. Since I use him for, I'll be using him for the next Fire Guild War most likely. I could do that. And then I would like to upgrade Abby, but I don't think I have a team that actually uses her. Terra was, I believe, my first fire unit because I used the kit ticket from the game. You can see it's back when I was a scrub. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was this way. I can. I just need to get more points so I can undo this. Oh, hang on, got a message from Brian. We're gonna be shopping today. $20 for the grocery. Aw, damn. Hope you have a place to store all that stuff. Alright, let's try to find some new music. Oh, the problem is because I switched over to my gaming channel. Let's see. Ah, God, get out of your Discord. Get in my belly. I hadn't thought about that in a while. This is the Grand Blue music. Alright, so they're all leveled up. So remember the last one I have to I've leveled up Nira a whole bunch. Like Grand Lancey was one of my first good water characters. Not my first good water character. I believe I got Erica done. Because I needed her for the Hyrule Burst. Yeah, dude. I have a lot of points. It's weird the way that she works. She wants to benefit a single water ally, so she doesn't really need damage. She needs survivability. Okay? I mean, it would be nice for her to do a little bit, contribute a little bit. So I'm going to increase the crit rate, of course. What's your Ogi do? And down for Orde. Orde do Suetian. Tactical Edge to Erica. Oh. Okay. And Tactical Edge. Just like, running my dailies. The games. Yeah. I'll be done soon. Tactical Edge, dude. What the oh, another water ally attacks without using return consume tactical. Okay, so I want her to have that. I want her to be able to OG as much as possible. Ooh, that gives her defense as well. Very nice. Since we have natural AP in my water grid, or HP in my water grid, these nodes are worth more. And it's technically, it's like I've gotten 2 level 1 nodes here. Or 1 max one with the defense plus 10. My points, so I have 6 points left. Perfect. So I'm gonna max this out, and I'm gonna put 1 point in. Well, if I have the points, I'll put the points, the last 3 points into defense here, but she's gonna be stupid tanky. Because I need her to survive. I also need Hyra to survive because she's the big DPS here. But I'm waiting to get a Perpetuity Ring for her. She'll be the next one I have Perpetuity Ring. And that'll give me 10 more points. 10 more point limits. So I'll put them into defense here. She's very fragile. So that's 6, 7, 10. Right there. Or I can put 6, 7, 8, 10. The point is once I get the Perpetuity Ring on her, I'm gonna finish off this. I mean, I guess I can do the math. She is one of my favorite characters. So there, she has 6 extra points total. So how would I want to distribute these 4? The biggest damage increases be here, and then the attack. So I think I'll do attack. Points into attack. And then give her, because I'm using her for Mugen, so she's gonna need the defense. So now when I get 10 points, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. And then I'll most likely get a couple grands. I gotta get Gabriel still. So whenever she gets her EMP support skill, We'll see how it goes. If it's good, I'll work out. Probably give her another. I'll give her a cage or two. I hope they rework her soon, dude. She was one of the first characters I saw, and I was like, man, I like her. I want to use her. I hope I get her, and I got her. Same thing with Bartorda. Like, man, dude, he's so fucking cool. But I don't really get to use him much anymore. Sucks. These are done. I believe Vasaraga's done. Yeah, he's good. He's 174. Gets a lot of defense. So, plus we're in water, so he's gonna have a lot of HP passively. I'm kind of concerned. I mean, he's not gonna. The Magna 3 isn't gonna outdate some of these basic grids that new players can get still, especially depending on the rank that they put Magna 3 behind. But the crit grid is just so solid. It's just so tight for free-to-play players because there's so much HP as well as crit, so you can deal with high defense enemies. And Catalina, is she okay? More or less. More or less. I just need to get upgrade that, I think. Wait. So we'll go here for the slime. Remove show. And put Erica because I used her then in Mugen too, so I use Anne in Mugen, my bad, never mind. Erica will fine. I don't have Uno transcended, and I'm never gonna have him at this point until I finish the Opus. I have arrived. Music's overpowering your voice a little. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I was so ingrained, not ingrained, I was so engrossed. I'm trying to figure out who I need to put into my sliming party so I can get their EMPs. Eustace was like my first Earth character. Him and Ilsa, so I've used him a lot. And now that my grid's stronger, I can actually take advantage of the skill set. Used Orcus a whole bunch. Uriel's new. Well, okay, so I need to put Uriel in there eventually. I guess kind of slam him in the back line because I like my grids. I need to replace Octo with Valentine's Monica, but I'm gonna do that next month when my newbie ticket comes around again. Fire. I have so many points on Ilsa because I didn't pick what do you call her? I didn't pick Sarasa. I didn't pick Threo for slamming and stuff. I picked Octo because he's much cooler. He's one of my favorite Eternals. But I also figured out that I could use Ilsa for sliming, and so I did. I had it set up differently, but now I have her set up to actually be used. Her support skill is so good. I have to turn each one foe attack into an all-ally foe crit hit attack. And that allows her gun barrage, or her ear ringer, to pretty much wipe out the slimes, the king slimes on turn 3, or sorry, turn 2. Or wave 2, Jesus Christ, FGO terms. I've been using Raziel a lot, so I know she's upgraded. Beatrix, I upgraded her? I know I have her ringed on Little Brother. She needs 2 more points, basically. Now win. Rosetta's finished. I used Indira a lot. Also Grand Naru, yuck. Yeah, so a show needs to be in the party. By my Ogi boy. So, nice, we didn't have to change too much. That add show. Like having good memory guard. didn't want to see if, I wanted not to waste the XP. And so now that the free hosts are over, it's gonna suck a little bit, but maybe I won't have to see fucking level 350s leeching in my Revan raid. Is it plus 99? Yes. Alright. Daily Cosmos. Let's get it out of the way. How you doing today, Dev? Are you ready to go back, or do you want to? I want to stay here forever. I'm not gonna share in crew chat. It's gonna be for the people online. I'll post it here, but that's as far as I'm getting. Oh no, her skill 3 didn't activate. That might be bad for Azusa. Oh no, nice. Black Shield took care of it. It's the first omen. Debuff? Problem. Get our Ogi out too. I'm thinking I might save Black Shield for after the first omen. That way I can quickly try to get back to a for the second omen, because I only have one turn, right? Well, I'm gonna wait here. I'm not using the potion yet. Second. Okay. Hit 30 times, I'm glad I did not. Do this. I'll get 10 times. That should be 15 hits. So 6, 9. I don't like that. I don't like those odds. So I want to think them. That heal wasn't as strong as I thought it was gonna. I'll use my pot there. That's 15 hits. There's more to the blue, so it bounces out again. Disconnect. Back. $30 times. That's gonna be a little bit rough. Can I actually do this? So that's 12. Well, she'll do at least 12 hits, or sorry, she'll at least do 14 hits. At most, she'll do 18. If they all triple attack. Or sorry, no, she's not attacking. I can't do this one here. Damn, that sucks, dude. Wait, hang on. This is a hit. 3, 15, 24. I could technically do it if they all triple. If MC triples attacks. If he doesn't, I'm screwed here. See how it goes. Oh no! But Fidel double attacked. Oh, I'm one short. Right? Oh no! Okay, nice. Azusa covered it. No, I guess I was one short. Damn, that sucks. Man, I thought I was good. I'm gonna stop this from doing damage. Hopefully I have my Hanged Man next turn. I have him on turn 10. Alright, so she swept towards red, so now I just need to focus on that. Sucks. Hit 40 times. Oh, dude. I need to get. I need to get Yamato's ultimate master. I mean, it came out today, but I definitely need to get that. This raid's going pretty slow though. Is it full? It is full. Hang on, hold up. Oh, no, never mind. Flop. I can't request any more backup. Someone joined and retreated. Are you serious? They must have joined with the wrong team. That's agitating. Final detonation. Okay. I wiped. Killed the Omen and pushed her over. Amazing. So I know for a fact they're not going to give me the Ogi Omen. Here. And since she swept towards red, she's going to sweep towards blue now. At 50. I can take my time here. But nice. So we've got 2 players already at the form. Damn, this does so much damage. Fucking hell. Die again. I'll control it on. This way, the only downside might be the fact that I have to play around the next. Omen, the Omen with the next sweep. 13, it should be fine. Like this doesn't affect all allies when he buff. Yogi. I'll reset this if I get the black shields to help stay alive, because I'm fucking struggling. And the fact of the matter is the 2 other 350s that we have are not really even moving, because their scores are less than my 2 million, so 3. This is rough, dude. I need to get this on early in the day. I can't save it for the end like this. Right, what time is it now in Japan? About 11 in the morning. Alright. I'll Ogi. With Ko out on the field, I know I'm going to have like 8 hits at the end of every turn. Hang on, do I have a debuff on me? At this point, it doesn't really matter. It's like the extra bar. And since Ko's the only one that's gonna get hurt from this, it shouldn't be a problem. Tien. Okay, so Tien's starting to move. The 340 wiped. She got 2 red arbitration, but she just lost it to Ko's counterattack. Moving detonate. Guard all except for video. Alright, so now we Ogi. Because she's so close to blue. If I fail an Omen, upcoming Omen, now I'm hit with. Okay, only Ko was hit with that, so it should be fine. 4 Ogis. This is Cosmos' theme I'm listening to. Well, I'm finding Cosmos, but I'm listening to it on YouTube instead of in the game. It's backwards, bro. I need to have Black Shield up here. I'll hold the Ogi. Downside now is because of Ko's counterattacks, and she's leaning towards blue, I have to be careful because it scales too far. Especially on turns like this where I'm auto-attacking, because I needed Fidel's thing. Oh, I think I just cucked myself there. What what I'll do is I'll block on these. And Ogi on Ko, and hopefully Ko Ogi's because he's suppressed right now. He has this attack is restricted per turn, so he might not even attack. I need him to. It's only if both hit, I'm somewhat okay. Nope, only one hits. That's gonna jump up by 4. Oh, Ko's dead. Tight, nice. She saved me by killing him. But now it's Ray's turn, and oh no, that was my third omen. I failed. Fuck. I'm gonna try to throw debuffs on her. But I can help the raid. And that's all I can do. Disengage so that someone else can get. Boy. Alright. Quiet desperation. I can only debuff because everything will miss, and even if it does hit, I won't do any damage. So it's just the debuffer, since those are double-sided, so that the raid gets benefits from that. Damn, I fucked up. I think I used my skills in the wrong order this run, because I know I can hit 5 million. I can hit higher than 5 million. I mean, especially when it goes as long as this is going. I can't believe this, dude. This is ridiculous. You go to the wiki, right? I know I talk about this almost fucking every day because it pisses me off every day. I do this. There's always at least one max level player or near max level player leeching one of the hardest raids in the game. And they're the absolute hardest raids in the game. There's only 2 of them. We're gonna go to the 3rd one near anniversary time for Super Fasan. But outside of those 3 raids, like that are the pinnacle of content, that even free-to-play players can't do many of those. They either have to have a leech setup, or they have to have enough primal stuff, which is like the pay-to-win weapons, the gacha weapons, to comfortably contribute. Otherwise, they have to somehow make a setup that helps the players who are like full primal, who've been playing for years and whatnot. Makes it better for them to do. But so outside of those 2, it's soon to be 3 raids, this tier, the Revan raids, are the hardest raids in the game. And even if you go into the wiki page, they tell you it is considered extremely bad manners to leech these raids. And I saw on what Reddit from some of them people complaining about it. It's like, these are the leeches you're trying to defend, and they show a guy with like 100k honors. It's like 2 turns. Nothing. It's like, damn, dude, why do people do that? I guess they just hope that people like Gran here comes up. He's over. He's done his amount. You want to hit about 4 million honors, so he has 9 million. So he did his, another person's, and then he helped balance out mine. And then this is kanji. I don't know, but it looks like ni, so I'm just gonna say ni now, even though that's not right. But this fellow here, he did his and then a little more. Over? Or are they stopped moving? Oh, they stopped moving. Okay. So when you see it's red like this, you see that the person's been taken out. Oh, why did it switch order like that? Oh, I guess because he did. Or no, he's moving. So he's gonna off. So we've all died at one point. But since they've added the ability to use it on Elixir here, we can revive. Before, you were not able to revive in these raids, but after they added the huge requirements for MK2 Revan weapons, they allowed it to allow you to revive because there's so many people trying to join them because they need to get their weapons, but they never learned how to do the fight properly. The thing is, right? I understand if you just hit. Let's all keep in mind here. I just unlocked these raids. I am 203. You unlock these raids at 200. I understand that it's like, okay, I won't learn the fight yet because I'm new, I'm still learning. But when you're near max level and you're not knowing the fight, you know what I mean? Or you're like almost 300 and you still don't know how to do the fight, dude. That's not on the game. It's not on like the developers making the decision of being like, you need 1,000 materials to upgrade these weapons. That's on you never learning how to do this shit. And now you're going to these parties. I say you, but Ed License you. Going to these parties, do this shit. It's ridiculous. I'm thankful for this guy. He came in here and he is as 15 mats, baby. Let's go. But grateful for this guy. He comes in here, does more than his fair share of work. Fucked up. I gotta do the dragons now because the dragon materials are important. Because you need the 6 dragon materials to host all these. I've tried to do Mugen. I can get Mugen down to where he heals, but no one really joins because it's Mugen and it's not Fire Guild War next, so no one really wants his weapons. But these are really important to get done because their weapons are so important to the grids. Slight filter turned on. Blue out to take back what I just spent. It just bothersome when I see shit like that. I'm sure to a point they don't mind, but after 4 million points, it's pretty much wasted. You're going for the kill at that point. In my mind, it's sort of like how I felt with 14 raids. You know, I'm parsing so far above my team, and we're all doing the same fight, man. Like we all agreed to do this raid type of thing. I'm min-maxing my performance to help for the raid fast, and they're set. They're not even pressing the buttons in the right order. Like, dude, come on, stop disrespecting my time like that. Oh man, I keep forgetting that Bowman Oki's regardless. Doesn't give a shit if I'm the holder or not. The only time he'll not Ogi is if he guards. And I hit full guard instead of... That's why it didn't happen. I was like, why does he still have Gauge? Bowman's the Fight Club character. He is the fighting spirit or manifestation of ire. He just takes over his body and just beats up for fun. But the entire principle of ire story is trying to overcome Bowman. Whereas Bowman's just trying to take over his body. I'm tired of being a figment of your consciousness. It's me. Speaking of 6 dragons, I believe this is the Hex Subprimarch? Whatever the fuck. That's all 6 dragons. Can I do this? We'll find out. Only blew up. The 18-man raid. Nice. I know how you do it. Poison and Dispel. Duck. Probably put Dispel on my B2 character. No, I didn't mean to hit full. What a fool I've been. I had full Ogi gauge. The silver one was wasted. Should be fine. Hey. Let's see. Shouldn't do that much damage though. 1.7. Oh, that's not enough. I need like another. Oh, it's not gonna do that much damage if Fidel fucking dies. I need to save C Splitter for his ridiculously high threshold instant wipe omen. Because what C Splitter does is immediately cancels the omen once per fight, so in this regard he has an omen that I can't deal with normally. So when these 5 diamonds fill up, I die. But it's over. He'll do flashpoint. I forgot what it's fully called. But he'll do his his wipe, and you can, if you fail the omens that are leading up to here, he'll get a bar or a buff that fills up his diamonds by 2 every turn, so you have even less time to deal with it. Oh, cold stare. I don't think cold stare works with plain damage. Flashpoint trajectory is plain damage. Usually that's how, when they want a fight to be difficult, that's how they usually make it. They add flashpoint, not flashpoint trajectory. They add plain damage to it. I don't know if this. Actually, this one killed me last time. Alright. Paralyzed. Awesome. Utterly awesome. Paralyzed and zombification. Like. It's okay if Ray goes down here. Because next turn is the where I need to use my C Splitter. Oh, never mind. I guess you got hit with a Dure. Take it. Oh yeah, because the Dur. The Doi. Alright. See, hit 99 times. There's no way I'm getting that done. So you use C Splitter right there. Yo, let me yoink that one. Aerial's pretty good. That's supplemental damage, baby. I have not really used Dark Eco. I only have her in the parties for an extra an extra blue potion, to be honest with you. Alright, but I win though. Yep. The ones I can't full auto are Luo and Fidio. Because they're the only ones with white mechanics. Oh, this is Galleons and This is my fidelity. I think I'll do the other dragons later, because I have not touched my games today. I have ammo on all this shit. Like I say, I can't full out of this one. This is exactly what I'm. Here's the secret. So, I might have already talked about this before, but Fidiel is the dragon that rules over death. So like you have Wamdis, who's the blue dragon over water and all that stuff, etc., etc. So her omens, her really annoying ones, are used in the sense that they're like, you have to do 44 hits, or you have to do 44,444,444 skill damage. Why 4? Because the reading of 4 is she is also death in Japanese. So it's just like, the 44 hits one, that's no problem. That's easily done, especially with Yamato, because Yamato's first skill cuts down the Ogi requirement by, I think, 25%. And then you have the 44,444,444 skill damage, that is not going to happen in most cases. So that's when you hit him with the C Splitter. Yamato had gotten its upgrade today, and it's, from what I've seen of it, from what I've translated, it's pretty good. They've given it more tools to deal with the more diverse omens, because there are some that it just can't deal with. or struggles dealing with. And it isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. Then why bring anything else for your team, right? But it is a lot better. I should be able to Ogi here because Makuta has, I almost said Makoto. Makuta has 2 attack turns. She has all the little bunnies come out and help her because she's the Divine General of the hair. His last year's Divine General. But Fidel does that really annoying skill damage one, I believe at 44%. Really went all in with the She thing. Oh nice, I don't even have the T-Splitter available. Right. Zoe should just dodge it, and Grand Vera should be inky enough to not even care about it. If I had a way to bring out Makura, yeah, my team is tanky enough they don't have to deal. Is this before? Is this now when healing gets ignored? No, okay, nice. Very cool. And get some of the buffs off. My goodness, go away. Should be 15, because Zoe has 2 attack phases now because you got Makura's buffs. And then the next omen should be the forced 44 million one, which it might be bad because I don't have 8 Yashitori levels yet. Or Yashitori. Yeah. So we're gonna let Vera take one for the team. Aegis merge. It makes everything attack her. She has super high defense, but this is gonna do plain damage, so it doesn't really matter. And that should bring out Makura again with her own buffs. Now that's Zoe and Makura with buffs. C-Splitter. If the class champion weapon would allow you to use C-Splitter twice in a fight, it'd be so fucking good. But alas, poor York. Oh, the healings. Maybe there's no point in trying. But instead, what it does is it resets take the heads cooldown if the boss does a special attack. That way, if you fail from clearing the omen, you're still able to use it for the next one, so you don't get behind. Like in that one instance, I used it and didn't clear the omen, and so by the time I needed to have it for another one, I just didn't. It's nice, but it really doesn't supplement what you can use. It's not good enough to take away from the main hands you can use. Which in this case gives me like 15% stamina for my entire team with this main hand weapon, big boost allies attack, based on how high MC's HP is. That's just so much more damage than the utility that being able to take the head more than you can fight gives. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put a pin in this one and then come back to it later. We're gonna go over to Arknights because I'm gonna skip. Because today is the archer node, so I can just go over to do that and it shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a problem. Let's see how many times I have to restart this for it to actually go. So good, so far so good. Yep, that's one. One restart. Both my FGO emitters crashed last night too. so they're capped out, but that's whatever. I wish more games made PC clients, dude. Like, Kuro Game, they made their own for Punching Gray Raven, so you don't have to go through emulator BS. That's great, but I wish more did that. Because this is annoying. Right now we're at 2 restarts. The early access for Ram Blue starts, I think, in 2 days. A relink starts on the 28th. Maybe it's that, or it's like 28th for Japan, 29th for everyone else. Because there's the get this game on PC. No, because I tried that one thing, that beta service they have. But what it does is it installs a different type of emulation programming on your computer, and it breaks these emulators. I'm not doing that, dude. I play too many games to have one game break all of them. It shit annoys me. Just make a proper client, dude. Alright, so we're at 97 stamina. Sorry, sanity. I am so fucking sane. You've never seen anyone more sane than me. I didn't realize this game doesn't have a skip. Fuck. I was thinking of Snowbreak. I just skip. Alright. Tight. But I got Meteor for my recruits, and so I'm happy about that. Let's turn this down a little bit. Alright, and while that's going, I guess I'll try to mess with other... just to set up the FGO stuff again. 21 minutes because it's all the dragons thing. Let's listen to useless. They've been putting out comics for each of the characters on Twitter to introduce the normies. That's not, or I shouldn't say just normies, because that implies that people in the West know about it, but it's not really popular in the West either. They're just letting everyone know about these characters because they figured it's better to do something than nothing. And so they put out Eugen's comic last night, and it was funny because Eugen, he uses his musket, and it's definitely like one that you're not going to be able to play well on controller because you have to actually aim it. But they gave him melee combat too, so instead of just always shooting something, he puts his gun on his back and just starts running hands. It's so cool looking. I'm so glad they're doing more stuff with Eugen because his voice actor died, I think, last year. 2022, not 2023. And so they didn't know what to go. They had to find someone, right? And so they have someone as best as possibly that will mimic him. And so they're able to do. They had him in story and stuff. Though I'm so glad they have him in story. And then you read the most recent chapters of Grand Blue Fantasy Story, and you realize, oh, he's not gonna be around for a while. None of them are. Oh my god. This is terrible. It's funny because Zachary got spoiled that Catalina dies. And he's just like, man, I can't believe this. He doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. Like he heard I think granted that's a big spoiler, but in what happened in the most recent chapters, this Catalina dying isn't the biggest thing. It's just one of the many big one of the many big things that has happened, but it isn't the what do you call it? What's the fucking what's the French? What is it? I want to say creme de la creme, but that's something else. That's different. It has a different meaning. But it's that's not the biggest thing. There's something else that's there. But man, the recent chapters, and so like when I booted up the demo for the first time, and also for the first time being for the first time ever, in any game that isn't the mobile game, you're able to play as Io, Rosetta, Eugen, Rakam, like the boys, dude, the crew that you got in the beginning. I hope they had Monica, because Monica and Lisha joined very shortly after Eugen joins, because Eugen joins a little bit after Rosetta. The she's her own type of thing, because she's a primal, so she does not really. She has to do her own things, but she joins a little bit before Eugen, because Eugen joins in August, but not the time, but the place. Ghost Rumble game is kind of cool, good for chilling. The more I unlock, the better it becomes. Dude, that's tight. I'm glad to hear it. Glad you're having fun. I'm trying to recall exactly, because Rosetta technically starts shadowing Danjo from the beginning of his journey. As soon as he leaves Senkin still, like when they go to Port Breeze Archipelago, because that's like the first place they stop. That's where because Catalina can't fly, and she crash lands on I just said the fucking name. Port Breeze. Port Breeze Archipelago, where she crashes, and that's where you meet Rakam, and he's the pilot. So that's, of course, in order to be able to start your skyfaring journey, you need a pilot. So he's the first one that joins the crew, and then you go from there to August, but you run into they run into Strum and Drain in the beginning in Port Breeze, so that's when Rosetta starts helping out. That's when she makes herself known to the crew to a lesser degree, but then she doesn't fully join until you go to Lumisace after August to help Yggdrasil from becoming a tormented primal beast like Time Map became. But anyway, because it's kind of like, you know, it's like fucking Final Fantasy Tactics, right? Or Tactics Advance specifically, that I'm going to reference here, where the world is held together by the guardians of the crystals, and as you beat these guardians, they forfeit their crystals to March, and or Marchy, I don't know how you want to say it, but the party break, and then so you can return your world back to normal. Which, I mean, like, now that I'm older, I'm like, why would you, bro? I'm with you, dog. Tell me I can live in Final Fantasy? I'm gonna live in Final Fantasy, dog. But anyway, my escapism aside, and their flavor on this is each primal beast guards a crystal that is used to guide, to create the map that is used to guide people to the island of the Astrals, which is plot device ways or reference ways like heaven. Effectively, it's like the what do they call it? The Undying Lands from the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, right, where Frodo and Gandalf and Bilbo all go, because it's supposed to be that not reference, but allegory for sometimes the pain runs so deep of your life that there's no real release from it until you shuffle off this mortal coil or whatever the fuck, right? At least that was my interpretation of it. I'm not like a fucking PhD in fucking Lord of the Rings. So, it's just my interpretation of how it's supposed to be. But anyways, that's how the adventure all starts off. And then after Lumisace, we go to Almathea, and that's the Blue Knights. domain, and that's where you meet his daughter Alicia and Monica. And they join. Specifically, Alicia joins, but she's not part of the core stuff, because everything that gets marketed usually just ends up right at August, at the end of the events of August, because that's when you run into Apollonia, which, like, for real in combat, and you learn more about Orchid, which is Orchis. But that's another thing entirely. It's more soul bullshit. You kind of learn about what's going on with the Erst Empire, but usually all the marketing and all the anime and stuff, that's all led up right before Amalthea. So no one, the majority of people don't know who Monica and Alicia are that haven't played the game, but they're really cool. I like them a lot. The big thing with Alicia is to get out from her father's shadow, and it's not like she's like, man, I need to be better type of thing. It's just that everyone gives her that preferential treatment, and she wants to not be treated that way. She wants to be strong on her own accord, not get the preferential treatment because her father is one of the 6 Luminary Knights. And eventually she does. So it's all good. But most since Io's caretaker isn't like, he was in the anime a little bit, but since he was the antagonist for I'm sorry, it goes from Port Breeze Archipelago to Vaults and then August, my bad. Because Io is the senior most member of the crew, minus Rakam. So that's really goofy. But most people don't know about Io's teacher. And it's funny because in like the Grand Blue comics and stuff, it's like she looks up to him because he has all this like practical magic, and then also his cool magic, which is just like the actual spells and shit. And so everyone always roasts Io for liking him so much, but all he does for his physical magic or his parlor tricks is like he'll like pull out flowers and whatnot, like normal magician stuff. But he's like, check this out, I could turn this rock into powder, and just like fucking punches a rock and it just breaks down to its powder. It's really goofy. But of course he goes like, man, that's so cool, I want to do that one day. But she's not a giraffe, so she's gonna have to do something about that. Like, it's fucking, her teacher's the leader of Vaults, so he's a giraffe, and so he's like 7'5", like 300 pounds of muscle. Didn't give a fuck. But anyway, well, there's they have him with, in some fate episodes, with Eugen, Agelba, and Agelba, because those three are like the primary father characters in the series. Apollonia is Eugen's daughter, and Agelba has a little kid that he does everything for. But he's like a real tough mercenary. But of course, when it comes to his daughter, he's just like a big pile of jello. he just does whatever she wants, type of thing. He definitely spoils her a lot, but he loved her that much, type of thing. And then there's this old wizard guy that they tried talking to, that he's a dad, but his son doesn't really care for his children don't really care for him because he was a worse father than Eugen. And what did Eugen do that was so bad? Eugen pretty much abandoned Apollonia and his wife so he could do seafaring stuff, which I didn't say skyfaring. He did a little bit of that too, but he wanted to go and travel the seas, and there's not a lot of seas in a world which you're living in floating islands. You know what I mean? So it's a weird situation to be. He tries to make up for it, right? That's what his journey is about, being a part of the crew. And after a certain point, it just becomes no longer relevant because Apollonia completes her goal, and she lives with Orchis and Orchid, and it's just one of those things where Eugen can only do so much. His mission as a father is set to rest, and he has to live with the consequences of his actions, but so too does Apollonia need to make the choices that she wants to have for the situation that she wants to have, right? And so she doesn't really go out of her way, as far as I understand it. She doesn't go out of her way to contact Eugen. It's not like they couldn't do too much for a couple years because of that, all the stuff with the voice actor being sick and all that. So maybe they'll have some more there. Because Apollonia is a fan favorite character. She was at least in EU and I think North America in the top 10 to be added for Granblue versus Rising. And yeah, she didn't make it in yet. And she has stiff competition with like Beatrix. She's one of the most popular female characters, full stop. And then Sanophon. If Sanophon isn't the last character, I think this is his theme. If Sanophon doesn't make it in the first season pass and is like the first character on the next season pass, that's bullshit. That's crazy to me. He's the most popular character. Full stop. The most desired. Everyone loves him. He's a great character. But god damn it, dude. I want some I like too many niche characters. So when I see all these popular characters being added, it's like, must be nice for you guys. Fuck, dude. That really pissed me off a little bit. I say pissed off, but in like a jovial manner. Zachary, he likes Kappa Man, which is Siete, and Vayne. And not only was Vayne announced for Relink, but he was announced for Rising too. And then Siete and Song got fucking announced for Relink, and it's like, dude, must be fucking nice to get the characters you wanted. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck. I mean, I got Siegfried, but that's like the only W I've had. I guess one could say Io, Rosetta, and Eugen are W, but they've been in, like, we've known that they were going to be in the game for a while. That was, I think, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. They showed off stuff of at least Io, so we knew that she was going to be playable in the game. It just was wild to understand that this is the first time she's playable. Meanwhile, Cagliostro is in everything. Fastiva is in everything. Belial, everything. It's like, what the well, not Belial. Fastiva and Belial are the only two that aren't yet in Relink. But since Lucilius is coming, or Fasan is coming as a post-patch, post-launch endgame mission, if he's there, then that then implies, is Belial gonna be a boss? Is Bubsan gonna be a boss? A boss, not a bus. he ain't machinery. But with Lucilius with Fasan being announced, that came at the same time as the Eternals, because it makes sense that if Fasan's going to be around, then the Eternals have to be around, since that's how we fucking fought, right? It was, I think, Sanophon, Charlotta, the Luminal Knights, and I think the Eternals as well. It's been a year since I read this shit. Give me a break. I've had to read like 9 years worth of content within a year. Fucking hell. But at the very least now, the big thing is with the Eternals being at least playable, 2 of them. So 2 and 7 are playable. That then goes to say, are we gonna have the Boundary Grand? Are we gonna have Boundary Jita and Grand? Because the way that Grand accesses the Boundary's power and goes blue hair mode is through the Eternals. And then it becomes, like we saw in Anniversary 9, it's like a reciprocating thing. Whereas there's the Boundary's power is so large that Grand slash Yuta can share that with the Eternals, and then they have their Boundary mode, they have the blue hair mode. It's fucking sick, dude. It's crazy. I hope it does well, man. That's all. Because Rising's probably the first time we've seen a game go well, a non-gacha game go well for side games, or Granblue specifically. Because the only thing we had was the first fighting game, and that released at a terrible time. It accentuated the problems so much, the delay-based netcode and the slow-based gameplay. No one wanted to watch that shit, and then no one wanted to play it because the delay base was so terrible because everyone had shitty internet. And so that's when they started using like Paperspace and Parsec to help try to keep the FGC alive, which it did. They were making their own service between those two services. Paperspace, if you don't know, is a service that you're able to rent out virtual machines that are, as a virtual machine is, I know, is a partition of power of a physical machine. And these physical machines are insane. Like these, they run, I think, some of their specs are like they run like Threadripper, like level fucking CPUs, and then the most powerful enterprise grades GPUs possible. And so you can casually pay. It's not a subscription base; it's pay per use type of thing. Where it's if you use it for 30 minutes, you pay for it's it's like that. You're renting it for a set amount of time. But you get these, you can get your own fucking powerful computer, and so people are using that to help make servers. Because it's more fair that you rent out a server in Paperspace or VM in Paperspace, and then have what do you call it? Have that machine run Parsec. The two players connect to that machine via Parsec, and then they run the game on that. Because then it's both players are connecting to that one spot versus connecting to each other. So that way there's could be a middle ground between West Coast and East Coast. So it really helped the FGC and kept it alive during COVID. But it just made it worse. Because why did anyone want to practice a super slow fucking game? Everyone likes combos that do one touch of death type of shit and goofy as fuck in my ass opinion. But yes, we haven't really seen a success how they managed it. Rising hasn't turned out very well in that regard. It's been successful, don't get me wrong, but the time it has taken them to address some of the issues, it's been out for a month already, dude. Like, they're still trying to fix the delay. They're still trying to fix the PlayStation not being able to continue on sometimes at the match win screen. There's some issues. There's some big issues, and they're still working on it. So, oh, nice. Since I'm on the on my streaming account on YouTube, it's recommending me VTubers, and so apparently a lot of them are playing. It's a lot of them, but there are some popular ones playing the mobile game and also Rising. So that's pretty cool. I guess that's a Filipino one. I guess that's what PH stands for. I think they would like. I guess that's easier to put than Tagalog. I'm gonna have to pull music up from. No. Do I have a playlist saved in my Discord? I usually post the stuff that I want to listen to when it's come up on my phone. Discord, so then I can just pull it up. Fairy looks really good in Relink. Her kit looks super strong. They posted Vane's video too. That's not too bad. Oh, Succession Berserker PvE guide. Just SF. Right click, bro. WF. slip behind him, dude. Oh man, that class is so fun. I just wish you could see the costume in beast mode, dude. It's so dumb. All right, so we're all caught up. Can I upgrade? So let's see, Flancetta. Flancetta. What the? Combine the names. Marchetto. Oh, I didn't get enough. I may have enough for one, but if I only have enough for one, I'm upgrading Meteor. That's no questions asked. Yeah. 20. This is probably the worst thing. Like, outside of gacha and stamina limits and all that shit, like outside of just the obvious suspects, Having to wait certain days to farm certain materials is the stupidest thing. Oh, dude, she has the fucking... She has the Fire Emblem Archer benefit with this. Just massively increased damage to aerial targets. What does this do? Auto manual. The next attack deals 155% of physical damage. At most 5 enemies within range, and the defensive targets hit. Okay. It's a bit stronger, but it's also it's slower, about 4 times slower, and I have to manually do it. So that's really leave it on auto. It look like I want to play games. I just want a participation award, my god. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna upgrade Archetto as Fiametta. She costs 29 to deploy. So if I do this, she's gonna cost, I believe, 31. If I'm doing my math right, which I know I am. This is, I don't know if she's 29 to deploy or 28. Or she's 25. Okay, so it goes up to 27. That is a large cost. Soshi and UL's theme. UL is voiced by the woman who does Rin Kosaka from Fate. Up to 0, while H 50 is bigger. I'm gonna go Archetto because I can use her. She's AoE too. Oh no, I need to farm this. I guess I'm not. I'm out of sanity. I'm one sanity, bro. I'm crazy. Alright. Done with this. And I'm gonna sweep. Sweep real fast and Snowbreak. And then I think Brian wants to watch anime, actually. I'll do that. After he goes to bed, I'll be back if YouTube lets me stream more than once a day. Alright. I don't want to hear music anymore. Off the emulators. There we go. Hang on, what were you guys seeing? Okay. Just stupid. Trying to play. Accumulator trying to play. Looks like it's busted. Hey, been having. The server is not open yet. Maintenance? Maintenance? In my gacha game? Hub. Session? Server is not open yet. Oh. There are people, it is not maintenance. People are having a similar issue. Anime? Yeah, we're probably gonna watch Chobits. That, or we're gonna talk about how I'm gonna start the conversation talking about how, man, dude, I really wish there could be faithful adaptations. And all this bitching complaint. That's what really bothers me with Shikimori. It cut so much out, it jumped around so much. And then it had the good parts of it where it's more like a slow relationship type of thing in the beginning. And then it just like shat the bed and it's like, here's the amusement park date. Like, dude, shut up. And then everything with Camilla was wrong. I don't think she should have been included at all. Or at least if she was going to be included, just have her be the friend thing, not like make a artificial fucking love triangles. It's her entire purpose. Her entire purpose is to be in this stream. The entire purpose was to just be a fucking melodramatic character. Like, she wasn't like, oh, poor B, but added melodrama that didn't need to be there. The entire relationship was between these two characters, you and Shikimori, was already established before we even saw them for the first time. So it was like, why the fuck would you add this depressing ass angle? It didn't make sense to me. Cause it's over in half an episode, man. The fuck, dude. I know that the same thing happens in the manga. Like I read up on it. I'm not trying to chalk up both sides of my mouth here, but it's like that's not the phrase. I'm not trying to talk out my ass here. But it's one of those situations where if I'm to give the mangaka the benefit of the doubt, they were probably writing the character in to try to inspire change inspiring change within Japanese society, such that it isn't always the onus on the men to be like, oh hey, let's have a relationship, whatever. Because that's what happens with Kamiya, is that she waits for you to make the move, but you never does. And now Shikimori is dating her friend, and now she's like, man, this fucking sucks, dude. And there's that correlation between I don't know how to say it right, outside of, she's kind of like not Rapunzel, Cinderella, in the sense that she watches someone else live her fantasy, and then when it's her time to try to live it, she can't. She's like so weighted down and shit. So it's not an exact fit, right? Because right, Cinderella's like, oh man, I just want to be not physically and emotionally abused by my family. Like, I want to go to a ball. And when she does get to go to the ball, she meets Prince Charming and all. We know how that goes, right? But since Kamiya couldn't confess or want to dance, because her Prince Charming wasn't asking her to dance, she had to do it, and since she didn't, it's like watching. It's like if I guess Cinderella was an NTR story. I guess. Oh, dude, this game's not loading. People are saying it's a user error, but how could it be user error when I don't know when I haven't done anything wrong? I'm just trying to open the game. It's not running. I mean, it's running, but it's not connecting. Maybe there's more discussions on it than Lamau user error. Someone's complaining about not having cover in some of the boss rooms. That's funny. If I switch to Europe or another server, it logs in. I can't log into my account in the Americas. Will it work? Damn, so you ready to play Palworld, bro? Oh, all the servers are fucked up for me. I say all the servers, but America and Asia is fucked up. But it doesn't really help if I can log into any of the other servers. It doesn't matter because my account isn't there. My account's in America. America. Fuck, dude. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, I guess I'll end it early here, and I'll be back in like an hour or two. Maybe my fucking game will connect. Oh my. Oh my god. I'm gonna turn this off. You can just message me on Discord, bro. Yes, I want